Hey everybody, Brian here once again answering more questions from my recent email that I sent out on Renaissance Technologies, where machine learning is the key to their success. Let me just pull that up here. Um, okay, let me just go to my world famous blog. Oh, it's an amazing thing. I love doing these videos because I'm really comfortable on camera, and because I'm so good looking. Even the ladies are putting in Facebook requests. Okay, if you come into my blog here at quantlabs.net/blog and do a search for Rentech for Renaissance Technology, let me just show you the kind of fool that I like to be. uh, I'm sorry, but this I had to make. This was the funniest. I posted this about Rentech uses NLP wannabe seduction artists, also known as pickup artists, for billion-dollar trading secrets. Sorry, I just had to put that on there. But I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm a comical genius. Okay, this is the one I'm referring to. Actually, let me step back. But you can see the power of video. You don't have to read my horrible. I'm probably the world's worst typist. So let's make videos because they're easier. Okay, the history goes as this. Uh, Even one more. I posted a lot on Renaissance Technologies over the last 2 days. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Uh, okay, so there is an art. Okay, it all started because of this guy. I want you to meet. I didn't know this, but Jim Simmons, who we think is the founder, but also had another guy who was a uh, like a genius at the world of um, in the early days of IBM, before machine learning became machine learning and big data became big data. This guy here, his name's Robert Mercer. He's co-head, um, and he's kind of funding Ted Cruz right now. But I'm not going to get into politics because of it, because you know that in itself is kind of another funny set of stories that we could go on about. But let's just focus on Rentech and machine learning. Well, so this guy, who's pretty well a genius, is pretty well a developer, and he's probably, like I said, who studies computer linguistics, which is really studying machine learning applicable to the world of voice recognition, which is probably still one of the hardest things in the world of machine learning. So what I did was I thought, oh, why don't we do some digging online on this guy on Robert. Sorry, his name's Robert Mercer. I think he's Dr. Robert Mercer. So kudos for any doctor out there for getting a PhD. That's not an easy thing. So what I did was I started digging on all his research papers, like here, here. I mean, there's a whole set of things that will showcase his early work that he's published on machine learning. And this is back in the early 90s, before Renaissance became big, and him and Jim Simmons pretty well teamed up to bring probably one of the most successful hedge funds out there from an automated point of view. So that's why I'm bringing this up. So going back to the original question, let me just read this out, and this couldn't be farther from the truth. I hope that you're very good. Thank you. I'm always good. I like laughing at what I do sometimes, but this I take seriously. I'm deeply convinced that building the strongest strategy trading in our modern time is through strong machine learning algorithms. I agree with that. But let me just stop there. When I learned from probably some of the best out there are now probably approaching $100 million as an independent trader, what they're saying, if you're going to learn machine learning, you better know machine learning. Don't read off some blog and call yourself some dude who really knows machine learning, because most likely you're not, because the person that you're learning from isn't either. They're just doing the teaching the teacher kind of philosophy. But the people that are really doing real true machine learning are PhDs that spend their time. As in this case with Robert Mercer, uh, he came out of the Watson research lab at IBM, so I think he knows one or two things about true machine learning. And therefore, he co-launched Renaissance Technologies. So we need to keep that in mind. So in today's modern time, through strong machine learning algorithms, even for processing a large amount of events in real time, core processes would justify the choice. So I've read several books on that HFT over the last 3 months, but as being a data science, I came across the conclusion it is more safe and very rational without hazardous, roughly, and this is very true, a very good way to term it, roughly lottery of chance like other people did by observing candlesticks without mathematics, equations, and algorithms. So a countless number of retail traders lose money because they cannot understand that the problem is a shift at a higher level through big data. Today, let me stop right there. All this stuff is trendy and fine. I'm not going to get into that. But what I will say about Jim Simmons, and somewhere I've read or seen in one of his interviews, he says exactly this, that data is the key to it all. And exactly what's being said here, you need to understand the data to be able to process it in a way where you have trading ideas and algorithms that can properly justify your trading decisions when you enter and exit the market. Cannot deny that. But of course, with these retail traders that are getting killed, and it's a great way to put it, lottery chance of observing candlesticks without mathematic equations and algorithms. That is all true. What are they basing it on? Cousin Johnny or what they read and see on CNBC or on some blog or their gut. Believe me, I've done that and I've got creamed all the time. I only rely on data. That's why I'm writing what I'm writing, where you use a systematic approach to keep you within a range of trading and to be able to time your trades and your exits as well. That is so key, and that is going to come from exactly this: mathematic equations and algorithms. So let's continue. So as he says, so that is my strong feeling, and make your judgment about it. And by reading your post, uh, reading your post recent, you're reading your posted recent article, you are not far from that idea at the moment. So I do appreciate I think he's trying to say, I appreciate that much. Thanks, Brian. Have a nice day and a good weekend. Thanks for typing this up. But I just want people to know I'm not the only one that may be considered a loudmouth on it. There are a lot of people like that, and the ones that are following this philosophy are the real ones that are making a ton of money, and they're not out there, um, uh, look at me, I'm driving around in a beautiful Lamborghini and I'm a great trader. Or the ones, I'm not going to mention names, the ones that go to some tropical beach place and like they bring in all their friends and whoever paying 10 grand to learn how to trade. It don't work like that. They will get clobbered. If these traders were really smart, they would be putting up whatever reports on their overall trading performance. I know one guy does, who's the penny stock guru. I'm not going to mention names there. He does that. I respect that. But there's others that don't, and you got to query why. So the question is, this is very true. You need the mathematics and the equations, because if it was that easy, we'd all be driving around in a Lamborghini and being like these guys. I love this. Oh no, I don't have it. Anyways, but the pickup artist guys that are picking up the women that we want, but it don't work that way. You got to put the work in, do the things like machine learning, but most specifically, the underhood of it all is the equations and the algos. It ain't easy. I'm still learning, and I'll probably learn it to the day I die. Thank you very much for typing this up. I'm just trying to make this as a point. And even if I was to lie about it, God, I got to be a creative person to put up all these videos. So this ain't bolt BS coming out of my mind. These are coming from real people, and I appreciate it. Have a good day.